of destruction because we believe we don't have any control. We don't have control over the weather, but guess what? Man-made activity creates weather. Hello? We don't have any control over war, but who creates war? We have to come to an understanding that there is a connection between what's innermost and what's outermost. That the interpersonal conflicts that we have are wars in a microcosm. And if we don't manage those well in our own lives, they become wars in a macrocosm. There is a rather intricate physics in this, my friends. So when I say as we choose, so chooses the world, I really believe that. I mean, there is this exquisite connection of a chain of causality. You remember the observation that a butterfly moving its wings on the other side of the world can create vibration that can be felt in our time-space. Really. See, we sell ourselves short on the issue of what's out there and what's in here. But when we come to understand that we are thinking, our thoughts, our words, and our deeds have a unitary impact on the external reality, things start to change. This was Heisenberg's thinking. You observe something, you change it by observing. We have the ability, through our thoughts, to change the world. But we're stuck with negative thoughts and thoughts of destruction, and so we end up with violence against each other, violence in society, violence we're told is out of control, people being shot and killed all across the country on a daily basis. We're told we don't have any control at all, as if we don't have the ability to evolve. We're at war with the planet itself, with the fracking, the drilling, the mining. We're told it has to be that way. We're at war with our agriculture, with GMOs that change the very nature of food itself. We don't have any choice, we're told. The FDA 20 years ago said genetically modified organisms are the functional equivalent of conventional food. Really? Really? Who made that decision? Monsanto's contributions? See, we have a consciousness in our country which is being misshapen by cupidity and by stupidity. We are seeing an economy which is dedicated to the destruction of nature itself. And then people step back and bemoan the destruction of the natural world. A policy which builds nuclear weapons or leaves them extant without any effort to understand that the maintenance of those weapons itself represents an entire threat to not just our society, but society all over the world. So there is a connection. Follow this. The degradation of global climate, which threatens life on the planet, and your nuclear weapons existence, which threatens life on the planet. Where did we get into this dilemma that we can have these two conditions that cause us to be put in such jeopardy? And I tell you that it's a type of thinking that tells us, well, we don't have any other alternatives. It's the way it has to be. And so we are in a long, slow slide towards ecocide, towards the destruction of this natural world, towards the destruction of the planet. Because the preconditions are there right now. As the poet Eliot talked about, shorting fragments against the roots of the wasteland. We are becoming as architects of our own wasteland. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have to move from disunity and destruction to construction. We have to create a new paradigm, one one of integrative thought, one which countenances and truly understands the essential interconnectedness of all beings. This can be our future, one of cohesion, one of cooperation, one of coherence, one where we, by changing our thinking, we change the outcome, one of building new structures, one of transformation. So we seek the truth. We're told if we know the truth shall set us free. We seek the truth, and we're told by the philosopher Thomas Berry that the reconciliation of ourselves with the natural world is the greatest work of our life. We seek the truth, and we seek to act upon that truth. We seek to affirm human unity through diplomacy and treaties. We seek to affirm our right to live in peaceful communities through the work that Barbara Lee and I have done together for years, and she will carry forward, Department of Peace Building. We seek an at-one-ment, a different construction, a different inflection on that. An at-one-ment as citizens of the world, where we can celebrate our common humanity. Over the entrance to the Capitol in Washington, D.C., there is a statue of the goddess of peace, whose arm is outstretched, and she is protecting a child who is sitting blissfully next to a pile of books. Now this beautiful work of art, which is above the entrance to the Capitol, an art by the sculptor Paul Whalen, is called Peace Protecting Genius. The goddess of peace protecting the child genius, not with nuclear arms, but with the arm of maternal love. Does that child have the opportunity to grow? Does that child have an opportunity to participate in life which is on a stanchion right next to him? That child does not have to do duck and cover drills. That child does not have to worry about being in a world where the oceans are rising and the earth is trembling and the air is choking human beings' lungs. That we are on the threshold, not of the dawn of destruction, but of the dawn of construction, of the dawn of integration, of the dawn of fashioning a new world. The poet Tennyson wrote, "Come, my friends, come, my friends, 'tis not too late to seek a newer world." This then is our work, to seek a newer world, to find a newer world, to fashion a newer world, and to start right here in the United States. Thank you so much.